Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we have a Justin Fields career simulation. As of late he's been coming on strong. He's been really good on the ground especially. And yeah, I mean he's just been a good quarterback these last 3 weeks. Went against the Bears today as I record this and threw two interceptions, 150 yards, good completion percentage, didn't really take care of the ball towards the end of the game and ended up losing the game. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see how this career really plays out, as I think that it could very nicely, but it also could kind of keep him at like an 80 overall ceiling. So I'm really curious to see how Madden kind of works with Justin Fields, and we'll stay in Chicago playbook. But if it gets bad, or if we want to get crazy, we can go to Ravens playbook and kind of mess around with that. But I think without further ado, we can get into it. You guys already saw the team. Not good. 75 overall total, 75 defense with a 76 offense. And I think we'll just go to midseason and I'll update you guys. And at the midseason mark, obviously a lot of things right now are weird. Breakout defensive lineman. Obviously we have to choose the class, but I'll just go into here, and that should bring in a bunch of guys I don't know. And I think that's new. I don't think I've ever seen that draft class before. And I mean, breakout defensive lineman. I'm just gonna look who it is. It's Justin Jones, defensive tackle, interior. Guessing he's normal development, so he might have a chance to go up to star development, which doesn't really help us at all. And this is a career sim, so I will go ahead and actually turn all this off so I don't see like players ready to negotiate. But I guess while we're here, we can look at the players ready to negotiate this season. We got a big one here with David Montgomery, and other than that, it's just a bunch of uh, wild card sort of guys. But we can go over here, stats and award, kind of look at how we're doing on the season. Justin Fields, not bad so far, and 6 interceptions to 10 touchdowns isn't the worst thing I've ever seen. Justin Fields rushing the ball all right, and 3.9 per carry from David Montgomery. Probably want a little bit more out of him. Byron Pringle actually getting the load of the work over these two right here, but they're all pretty close. So Chase Claypool actually leads in touchdowns, and Cole Kmet here still working his way up. He's developing, so he can't really slander him too bad. And then yeah, Nicholas Morrow, Tavon Young. We don't have any like Robert Quinn. We don't have if you guys saw, we don't have Roquan Smith. We don't have, or we guess we do have Chase Claypool. I went ahead and even touched up on all of that. But I'll get back to you guys in the playoffs. All right, I went ahead and put a goddamn headband on. My hair was annoying me, and I'm sure it still will. But it was annoying me, so I just went ahead and put a headband on. And you guys saw me go to the mid-season mark. And probably won't do that after like the first 3 seasons. Very poor season from Justin Fields, though. Nearly 4,000 yards I saw. Close, maybe one more game. 14 interceptions, 24 touchdowns. Very lackluster. Definitely could have seen other stuff. But Justin Fields rushing for nearly 500 yards on the season with 3 rushing touchdowns. Khalil Herbert right here. Not bad. David Montgomery, though, was good. 12 touchdowns. I mean, I'm curious to see if they're going to re sign him. And then Darnell Mooney and Chase Claypool come out victorious at the end of the year. 8 touchdowns is not bad to Chase Claypool at all. And Cole Kmet's 1 touchdown. David Montgomery had 5 receiving ones as well. So, few different things to look at as we will continue to just keep looking at this Bears offense and how well it performs. And what we do is we basically just go to next season and keep going. And then I'll go to midseason in this season. And then depending on our record, I might just go to Super Bowl or whatever it is, and just to see the end of the year stats. And then, yeah, after that, I mean, we'll see if we stop at the midseason any more times. But it just moves faster if we just go to the playoffs, and I don't care to make that many pit stops at the middle of the season just to see how everything's doing. And it actually looks like the team got a lot better, up to a 79 overall. We're going to be curious to see what happened. Hopefully, they didn't bring in a quarterback, but I mean, right away, I don't see anything that's crazy other than this guy right here. Paris Campbell's here now. I like that fit a little bit. They did bring back David Montgomery, who's up to a 76 overall. Cole Kmet slowly going at left tackle. They have this rookie that, I mean, could be good. And then, I mean, Cobb's here. Is he a corner? No, he's not. I mean, Jaquan Brisker should be playing right now over Eric Rowe, but spent a pick on this guy right here. I don't know who it is. And then to replace Robert Quinn, you bring in this guy right here. So yeah, I mean the team looks good. You bring in Anthony Walker, Dante Hightower, David Long, even. I don't. That might not be David Long. I'm curious. I think it is David Long, but Kyle Van Noy, Jalen Johnson's up to superstar. Sidney Jones is here now. So I mean, you got quite a bit of you upgraded for sure, and Paris Campbell will be in the slot. Don't know how much I like that, but we'll just let it flow. And at the midseason mark, we are actually 4-3, well and improved. Curious what sort of numbers Justin Fields putting up. Not bad at all. Fifth in the NFL in passing touchdowns as of right now. It's not bad. David Montgomery also running the ball, stellar. 18 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. We'll take it. The yards probably could be a little bit better, if I'm being honest, but right now we're looking good. It's 218 rushing yards, which is good, but Montgomery's rushing for 5 per carry, so maybe re-signing him was a good idea. Paris Campbell is starting to produce here. Maybe he becomes quite kind of the reliable guy on the Bears team, and maybe see these three develop over time. Still all generally young and could, take time, but right now, I mean, this team's looking good. I'm curious what sort of things we're looking at here. Justin Jones doing good. Trying to find that rookie right here, DeAndre Ward, only 1 sack as well. So, interesting the way that we'll see the season end. But if Justin Fields can do some more Justin Fields stuff, we might see it end well. And we finished 9-8, stellar season. And we didn't make the playoffs somehow, but yeah, I mean Justin Fields solid. Very good season compared to last. 34 touchdowns with 13 interceptions. Maybe you can clean up the interceptions a little bit more. 34 touchdowns still pretty good. And then maybe get the passing yards up a little bit. But when he rushes for 500 yards, I'm not all too worried about it. David Montgomery was very good. 4.7 per carry is, really good. Khalil Herbert even came in and rushed for 7 rushing touchdowns too. Then receiving, no one over 1,000. Darnell Mooney was close. Chase Claypool topped Paris Campbell at the end of the year. 12 touchdowns for Chase Claypool. Finds himself as a red zone target or just even a touchdown target. And all that matters, And, I mean, players are ready to upgrade, and we could upgrade them. I mean, I don't really think that they were going to be anything important. But, we'll see what this second offseason does, and maybe we can bring in more help around Justin Fields. We'll see what the Bears want to do. And we'll see how much better this team got. He's a superstar left tackle, by the way. That's just, what are the chances? Darnell Mooney's progressing little by little, time by time. And Carter here might find himself getting some reps soon. Justin Fields only up to a 76 after 2 whole seasons is kind of ridiculous, but might see him keep going up. And Cobb's also a superstar. Very solid drafting from the Bears. Dalvin Tomlinson is here now. Nothing else really. I mean, I don't see anything else. Fisher, some linebackers. He's Alshon Ayers here. Sidney Jones still here. Kyler Gordon still developing. I mean, subtle, I don't mind that offseason. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like the best thing I've ever seen. We could keep going. I decided to go to the midseason probably for the last time we'll do this. And we are 3-3. Kind of can go both ways. Either we can collapse or we can get better. Justin Fields throwing for more touchdowns again. And doing good in the yards department. I guess he's doing all right. Almost a 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. David Montgomery kind of taking a little bit of a step back. Darnell Mooney's not doing too bad. Paris Campbell getting involved again. And Chase Claypool still leading the team in receiving touchdowns. So interesting to see how this offense is already playing out. I don't think we've seen a receiver over 1,000 yards yet, too. So something to kind of look out for. But speaking of receivers, there is a breakout. And we're actually going to have to see who it is. I believe it'll probably be like Paris Campbell or Darnell Mooney. It's Cole Kmet, actually. I don't think he'll get that done. No offense to my guy, but I just don't think it's possible for Cole Kmet to get 150 yards or 3 touchdowns to go up to superstar development. I just don't think that's realistic. I mean, it's possible, but it's just not realistic. And yeah, kind of a collapse. We are the highest overall we've been. We're an 80 overall team. Yet again, we are 6-11, so not bad, but I mean, we can definitely get better. Justin Fields threw for 4,000 yards, a little bit more than we normally see. 35 touchdowns is the new highest, and 15 interceptions. I think that's what he threw for last year. Also, 500 yards rushing again. David Montgomery, 1,104. Darnell Mooney, over 1,000 yards, just by 2. But Paris Campbell getting involved, and he's new leader and receiving touchdowns for the first time I've seen. Cole Kmet getting involved just a little bit. Justin Fields isn't really progressing all too much, and he's not putting up exotic numbers. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might change the playbook to something a little bit better, or even to Ravens playbook. I think Ravens offense could go well with Justin Fields and this offense. Kind of got the speed in the receivers, Paris Campbell, Darnell Mooney, kind of your Rashad Bateman, Devin Duvernay type. But I don't know. All right, well we are here, and I think year 4 already, so we're moving through this pretty fast here, and we might be coming up on the end of a contract for Mr. Justin Fields. I am curious to see what he's looking at. It's right here, stats and contract. Let's go ahead and take a little look see. No, he's already re-signed, so I missed his thing, and he could have been gone. I wouldn't have even not known. But yeah, okay. We do not see any more Paris Campbell on this team. We see Carter, Mooney, and Claypool, and a couple of good tight ends actually. Not bad, not bad. And then defensively, Cobb finally working his way into the starting role. Jaquan Brisker's up to star dev. Walker's still here. Fisher's developing. Matt Milano's acquired. This guy's doing fine. BJ Hill's here now. I don't know. There's actually quite a bit of things to keep up with for sure. Kyler Gordon's up to a 76 with morale, and Jason Peters is here now too. I don't know why he looks like that. Don't ask me. I personally I don't like the guy, but if he somehow sees this, there's like a 0.01111115 chance that he sees this. Um, Don't take it to the heart, brother. Oh, we finished the season 3-14. Talk about a season, man. Justin Fields is at an all-time low after I changed the playbook. We might have to change it back. Did rush for 663 yards, but yeah, he's not built for that. This playbook at all. Receiving is way, way, way down. I'm sorry I changed it in the first place. I should have left it. Let Justin Fields do his thing at whatever overall he's at, and he sucked. And we'll take another look at the team here. Not much has changed. I mean, guys are slowly developing and keep going up. Kyle Phillips is here now as well. Also got whoever the hell this guy is, and then a rookie receiver there. Justin Fields still here making it work. 76 overall. Is he really regressing? How old is he now in this? He's 27. And I want to see if he's regressing. He's regressing. I don't know why he's regressing, but his accuracies are good. Short accuracy is good. Throw power is fine. 87 speed, 91 excel. I mean, this is about to be like a really short one. He's only 27. He needs to stay up a little bit. He needs to stay up on his feet a little bit more, for sure, and keep progressing. Aziz Al-Shaair's a superstar. Jalen Johnson's here. Tigner, I don't even know what that is or who that is. Got a horrible set of corners, and I mean, you bring on Kaiser White. Good for you. Leo Chenal's here now as well. Nope, that's not Malcolm Rodriguez. It is someone Ramirez. But yeah, it's a new look type team. Curious to see how they do. Chicago Playbook is back on, by the way. So an improvement on last season. We're now 8-9, which isn't bad. It's not bad. We might see a good season here from Justin Fields. No, it's horrible, atrocious. I don't even know, man. I don't even know how. This guy's supposed to be good. 400 yards on the ground is like the lowest I've seen it. David Montgomery's still here somehow. Pulled up nearly 5 per carry. And yeah, no receivers over 1,000 once again. Kyle Phillips and that wide receiver, 3-roll Cole Kmet here. No production. Chase Claypool is the main target. I don't understand this. And it says the team got a lot worse, like overall wise, but I mean, to me, it doesn't look bad. Kyle Phillips still kind of bad, right? But it's not all that bad. Like, I don't see too many holes with it. I'm guessing the defense is horrendous. And it is. It's not good. It's not good at all. You're keeping your young good pieces, Jalen Johnson, Cobbs, and Brisker. But you kind of need to upgrade at the outside linebackers for sure. Get a second inside linebacker. Work on the defensive line a little bit more. And let some guys develop for sure. And yeah, you might have a really, really good team here soon. I don't think it'll ever be really good with Justin Fields leading them, I'm going to be honest. Maybe he goes to another team, finds success, but right now Justin Fields just isn't doing it. I didn't even check his overall to see if he's still regressing, because he should not be regressing at 27 and 28, but anything can happen here. He's a steady 76, but I don't know what to tell you. I mean, none of these quarterbacks I've done these simulations on are really doing anything too crazy or developing into any like sort of beasts. And I'm not sure like how to get to that point. I'm not sure how I can tweak their max potential up to 99 and just see what they can put up numbers wise. But if I were to use like a guy like Justin Herbert, I'm not sure how much his overall would move. Josh Allen obviously can't move much further. He's probably like a 96 in the game, 97, somewhere up there. And yeah, I just don't know. And Justin Fields up to a 77 overall by the end of this season here. And wait, did I just go to another season or are we at the end of a season? I can't even remember. He shouldn't be like 1 or 2 years off of his yeah, it's 2 years, so he's got 1 and then 2 more years as a quarterback here in Chicago, then might get re-signed or might go somewhere else. He might be a lifetime Chicago Bear. That's crazy. His his player tag is bridge quarterback. Couldn't agree more. 77 overall star development guy. It's kind of meant to be just passed on and around. He's six. We went 6-11. Davis Mills is throwing for 5,100 yards. And we might have to put him in a different playbook here if Justin Fields is really going to go. Um, I don't know. I'm going to put a little bit of research into it and see what we can do. So I did what only mankind can do, and that is put Justin Fields in a KC playbook offense. So we're going to see what he can do. Juiced up now. So he will be on the KC playbook. We'll go ahead and see what the team changes look like this season. Maybe a lot has changed, maybe not. I don't expect it to. We've had the same team for years now. Literally. Cole Kmet, Tevin Jenkins, this guy, Darnell Mooney, David Montgomery, Justin Fields, Chase Claypool, been the same, will be the same, always. Then, yeah, pretty much the same look defense as well. You bring in, who the hell is this guy? Bobby Brown the third. He's actually a 75 overall. And, I mean, hey, whatever works, I guess. And yeah, all you need to do is some KC playbook. We're 10-7, assuming that we saw a good season here from our guy Justin Fields, and perhaps the best that we've seen so far. KC playbook looks like the way to go. Throwing for 1 yard off of 4,400 yards, 39 passing touchdowns. Rushing side of the things, Justin Fields, I mean, good numbers. But David Montgomery still ran for 1,200 yards. And Cole Kmet, of course, in that Travis Kelce type role, does well. Chase Claypool, 10 touchdowns, leads the team at, he's not even like top 3 in receiving yards. So, yeah, I mean, all you really have to do is just put on KC playbook. And maybe that's what I'll do at the start of all these upcoming things is I'll just put on KC playbook and then we could simulate for the career simulations. Then I do want to get into running backs and then wide receivers later down the line. But I think right now I'm having kind of a bit of fun doing the quarterbacks. And we just won against the Buccaneers. And we'll try to get past the Los Angeles Rams, who are the same record as us, both 10-7, and we do win. We are in the NFC Championship, and we have weekly award. Let's see who it is. It is Boykin, the bad corner that I said was really bad a couple of years back. 7 tackles and an interception. It isn't the best performance, but yeah, it'll do for sure. We'll try to get into the Super Bowl here in this NFC chip. All we've got to do is beat the 10-7, the 10-7 Panthers. Go ahead and going to simulate. They're much better than we are, and we're win. We in this. We're in the Super Bowl, by the way. Weekly awards. Is it Justin Fields finally? It is not. It's the wide receiver, McLeod, who had 4 receptions, 145 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns, 3 carries, 13 yards, and a rushing touchdown. That's crazy. Nick Bolton on the Dolphins doing well. He's kind of thriving there, but yeah, we've got to go against this Super Bowl caliber Dolphins team on the AFC side of things, who are only 11-6. We're not too far off. I want to see if any dev traits have gone up or anything. See a superstar, maybe. Yeah, Cole Kmet playing up to an 87, +4 morale. Chase Claypool playing +4. Darnell Mooney playing +4, +3 for Justin Fields, meaning he's up to a 78. Most progression we've seen by him. More a superstar development. So we're seeing some guys kind of step up now. Maybe this Bears team has some life with, of course, Casey Playbook. But uh, yeah, I mean, let's see if we can get it done here in the Super Bowl. We'll go ahead and simulate. I'm not going to jump in for anything like that. Maybe if it was like the last season, or if he's on the break of his career and maybe he's like a bridge quarterback, comes in, finds success. We lose by 3 points. That's a win in my books. Honestly, that is very good. And we'll see if we can do something about it next year. And something good definitely happened to our defense. If you look at the overall, we're an 84 overall defense now. I'm curious what changed. Can't be a lot of things. And we have no more Justin Fields. That changed. Defensively, Uchi's here. That looks to be about it. I guess the defense was cracked, and I just didn't know it. We gotta go find Justin Fields. I'm curious where he landed. Was a free agent, and I just missed it. And I accidentally just went on a just lineup. I gotta go to rosters. I'm dumb. I've got to go to rosters, find Justin Fields, and figure out where he is, and then probably go user that team, of course, and then put KC playbooks on, and we'll be chilling after that. Yeah, so we'll just go through these quarterbacks, see if he went to a quarterback needy team or if he's just gonna back someone up. I wouldn't say that would be the way to go for him. Like Zach Wilson here, 75 overall, backs up Jared Hollister. Trey Lance doing the same thing somehow. I don't know. And they have a 75 overall quarterback and a 69. I don't understand this game at all. There's definitely some things in the game that need to be fixed, and plenty of them come around and go around. You know what I'm saying? But we'll look, still look, keep looking, continue to look, keep on moving for Justin Fields, and maybe we'll find him one day. He might just be sitting in free agent. No, he's about. Oh wow. He's the superstar. Conway will easily jump him in overall in no time. Also have the 71 overall 22-year-old guy. Justin Fields. I mean, who does he have to work with? Damian Pierce is still here at wide receiver. Deontay Hardy and nobody. He has nobody to work with, but tight end's all that really matters, and that's why. Okay, yeah, Casey Playbook is definitely in effect here. So I'm now using the Houston Texans. I'm gonna go see who exactly what they're using. They're using Dallas Playbook, and I think it's been working for them. We saw Davis Mills second in the league in passing yards. We'll keep it for this year, and then we could definitely switch it on to KC. But I want to see what it does this year. All right, yeah, KC Playbooks. We go. We went 5-12, not tolerable whatsoever. Looking at the stats and awards, though, Justin Fields was not a bad season by any means, but 4,300 yards could definitely be better. Rushing, Damian Pierce was electric. Deontay Hardy, and we'll definitely see some KC Playbook. And Justin Fields will have his second year in a Houston Texans uniform, and we'll see how long that'll last. This is his last year. He's getting paid $7 million. So I don't know. We'll see. Kenyon Green, by the way, developed very nicely. Yeah, we'll see what he can do his final year here on contract as a Texan in KC Playbook with all the weapons. And I mean, what can I say? Average offensive pass yards per game was number 10, and our offensive points per game overall was number 4. So I'm not expecting the best season ever, but maybe 4,500. Okay, just Fields. All right, buddy. Yeah, we stopped 4,600 yards, 40 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. Very solid season. Damian Pierce had an okay one, just over 4. On average, Colin McAllister, we're getting the max amount of talent we have out of this guy right here. Even wears the same number as Travis Kelce. So, who knows? Maybe he's V2. Travis Kelce version number 2. And we'll see if Justin Fields re-signs with the Texans and tries to go get another season in, try to improve the team, or if he goes ahead and just moves on. And it is the moment of truth. Will we see a Justin Fields and Texans? He is, and he's a superstar development player. It is quite the regressor right now. I know you guys heard the chair squeak. But yeah, he's quite the regressor right now. He's regressed a little bit. He's down to a 76 overall, but he is a superstar development player at 32 years old. And I'm curious what his the new one looks like. Can easily enter the zone. Sure, we'll do that one. Make sure you get there. Tied out. Pass with disability can improve. Tight ends. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? We'll do that one. And I was curious what his stats and contract, what his new contract looked like. If he's here for a while or if he's just here for a little bit, a little bit. Stats and contracts will tell us all we need to know. And nope, not there. I need to go here. Yeah, so he's on a 1-year deal. Overall interest is there. Super Bowl chase, close to home, and a big market. So some potential to do some good things here. And we do have a superstar X Factor tight end to help him do it. And unfortunately, could not get it done. Did not make it in the playoffs. We went 8-9. And stats and awards here might help us figure out Justin Fields throwing for nearly 5,000 yards on the season, 35 touchdowns. Great season. I don't even know. I mean, close to 5,000 yards passing at the end of his career puts him in a good place. Colin McAllister, very solid for a tight end. And of all things, Jimmy Forbes is fine. Joey Giamello. I'm not sure. I have to say it maybe 10 more times to understand the full thing of it. But we'll see if he signs back. And believe it or not, the 33-year-old version of Justin Fields is thriving at a 76 overall. Stays at a 76 overall. And will continue to play for this Houston Texans team. I want to see what other numbers are out there. That's what I want to do. Give him number 1. Give him it back. I think he wears number 1. No, he definitely wears number 1. Definitely. I can't even picture him in another number, so I'm assuming that he does. We'll look at his new contract as well if he's only back for another 1 year, which I'd assume is most likely he is. Still has interest, still in for the Super Bowl chase, and we'll see what this team can do. By the way, this defense is cracked. They did have superstar X Factor Jalen Petrie up here as well and had another superstar right here, but no longer a thing. But last year, this defense was cracked and loaded with some really good players, but now not so much. And we'll see what we can do this season, though. Guys, I don't know how this is possible. We're an 84 overall. We went 7-10, and I didn't even look at anything else. And let's see, Justin Fields took a major step back. Still better than most of the seasons we saw in Chicago, but still not quite there. Rushing went down for sure. Colin McAllister still balling out, though, so good stuff here for the Texans. But, I mean, if he's off the Texans, he goes to, I know he's a bridge quarterback or whatever, but if he continues to kind of regress, and then he might be a 75 superstar player, but if he doesn't start anywhere, then I think I'll just end it. But we'll see where he lands, and if he lands in a backup job, I think I'll just end the career simulation. But if he gets a starting job somewhere else, sounds like a 1 or 2 year deal with a team with the worst QB room in the league. Maybe we keep going for a year or two. I'm not sure though. I think we'll just stick with the plan. And yeah, I guess Justin Fields will stay another year here in Texas and try to get the Houston Texans that win. I guess he's still going, still has motivations. And Justin Fields just hops on another 1 year deal with this Texans team. I'm not sure exactly what we can expect out of him now. I mean, the team's kind of past its prime. I feel like their best chances was 2 years ago. I don't know. I'm still curious to see how we'll do. And yeah, like I said, our opportunity's blown. We're done. We're 6-11, not doing much. Curious to see the stats and awards. Justin Fields, not great. 4,700 yards. We've seen better, but it's still solid. Still great. For, I guess, his standards. It doesn't really go down all too much. McAllister's taken a little bit of a step back, so I don't know. If he goes anywhere else, it's kind of the same deal. If he starts again, then we'll continue, but if not, I think that the video would end. So yeah, there is no memory of any Justin Fields in the league. He might just be a... Oh wait, there might actually. No, I don't think there is. No, there isn't. He might just be sitting in free agency right now, which is kind of not a big deal, but yeah, I think it's a good time to end it. Went to the playoffs once, I think, in this whole thing, or twice, maybe once. I'm not sure. I think it was once though, and we'll have to see though if he is in here. I don't see him. Maybe he just retired. Anywho, that'll be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Helps me out a lot. And if you did also like more content like this and plenty of stuff like this is posted on my YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe and you guys can get, all this content, tune in on all of it, and it would be fun and have a good time. And I'll see you guys next time.